Welcome to Newsworthy Stories with Jacqueline Jimenez. We have a fun and super interactive show for you today. We're going to show you a marketing tool that will tell you the keywords people use to find your business. And we're going to show you how to do it right here and right now. Joining me live to tell you more about it is Michael Larkin of LPJM. I don't know where W came from. LPJM Solutions. That's you. Hi, Michael.
Hi, guys. How are you? Jacqueline, thank you so much for inviting me. I'm really excited to show you the little brief demo of what we've got our hands on here.
Yeah, I'm super excited because when I met Michael, he actually showed it to me live, and I go, you know what? We're going to do a show on this. I said, we're going to do it the same way we did it, when I met you, but also this time, we're going to give you an opportunity to have Michael do the same live presentation with some of your businesses. So we're going to put that link. There's a link that's in the chat, and we want you to click on it. And we're going to, a few minutes, we're going to give you an opportunity to have your business, find those keywords for your business for some of the businesses. So, Michael, first of all, what is LPJM and why do we need it?
LPJM was started in 1998. That was my name backwards, actually. It's Larkin, and my name is Michael James Patrick Larkin. So the reverse is LPJM Solutions, and but I at the time we were calling it Local Partnership Joint Market Solutions.com. We still have that, but it's a long keyword.
Very long keyword.
We were living in DC at the time and had to shorten it up. So LPJM is what we go by. Okay, why do you need us? We're in the deep end of the AI pool, and we're only focusing on tools that help businesses grow. So we're not getting into education or sports or all that kind of genre. It's just marketing.
But you were telling me why. What was the deal with Google? Why did you do this in the first place?
Well, for the past 15 years, Google has kind of held us hostage. Businesses have their phones ringing off the hook and they're doing great business. And all of a sudden, the next day, the phone's not ringing. And it's all due to their algorithms, and we're at the whim of them. With this, we're in control now. We have kind of X-ray vision to know what Google's doing and what we need to do to get in front of our audiences, which the last I heard was 8.5 billion searches on Google a day. Wow. That's pretty powerful. It's more than the planet Earth's population a day.
Wow, that's crazy, right? So I'm like, what? Really? So tell me though, what does this marketing tool do and what are people going to see?
Well, there's other marketing tools out there for keyword research, but what they don't do is they don't make it easy. You're looking at a bunch of data and you've got to determine what is powerful amongst a bunch of keywords. This color codes them so that you can tell, okay, this one is powerful. We're not going to go after this keyword, not wasting time, energy, effort, money to go after a keyword that website and that ranking won't move. It's been there for years and it's powerful. But we find the weak spots in those rankings on Google, the first 10, because that's the first 10 is the first page of Google. That's what we want, to get you in front of the people that are searching for your products and services. That's our philosophy from now on.
Well, when I first met Michael, when we first had our chat, the one thing I was telling him, I was like, hey, I don't need help for people to ask me whether or not to produce a news story for them. People are constantly coming. I haven't had to look for somebody to call me. I've never had to search for somebody to go, hey, do you want me to do a news story about you? That hasn't happened yet. I'm sure it might happen one day, but so far It has not. Once word got out that Newsworthy Stories was producing these stories and their network stories, those stories pretty much sold themselves. Same thing with the show, Newsworthy Stories with Jacqueline Jimenez. People love, thank you for watching, the show. But again, it's not hard to get people to want to share their information, right? Because it's difficult for businesses to get news coverage because they're like, in a way, commercials, and news isn't going to run a commercial about you. But what I did tell him was people don't understand the media strategy part. That I created Newsworthy Stories to do media strategy, to do training and workshops and master classes. And I've been doing them, but I want people to understand that that's where the secret sauce is. Those stories don't happen without the media strategy behind it. And so I said, hey, let's look up those words. For me, for Newsworthy Stories, let's look up those words. So I want to go ahead and bring up this tool if you want to bring up that page.
Sure.
And let's take a look at it and see what it looks like. And let me get rid of that banner. And I'm going to pull it full. And let's talk about some of the keywords that we talked about. And I can pull this full so it's easier for you to see. So some of the keywords we talked about was media strategist, workshops,
personal branding freelance.
Yeah, you can
media strategy, sales,
media marketing.
Let's see. You know what? Let's do one fresh. And see it in action. So
that's kind of the idea.
What do you choose? I'll defer to you, Jacqueline. What do you want to look up?
Media strategy.
Okay. Media strategy, and we had looked up sales, but what else? PR or?
Yeah, you can put PR, but that's really not the keyword for the workshops, master classes, anything like that.
Workshops, right?
Yeah, workshops, media strategy workshops, media strategy, or media marketing. That's another one.
Let's see. That's called a seed word. Right? That's the first word I put into the keyword finder. So now what it's doing is, you ever go to Google and you start typing in a word and they have that drop down menu? That's called Google Suggests. And, people are like, wow, Google's knowing what I'm searching for. Not really. It's just predicting what you're going to put in. And that's what we're hooked into. So that's why we get 43 like keywords that people are typing in. So when we go in here, those are the like keywords that you're looking at, right? So let's see. So we're looking at volume, right? Social media strategy examples. People are typing this, and this is a national keyword. It doesn't say in Miami or New York, right? So this is a national kind of keyword, and we're finding that 880 people are typing this in a month. That's pretty good volume if you can get one of your sites or one of your examples to rank. This is the color coding part. So I like to go and check out the keywords that have volume. Okay, and that I know have volume because of this report. I don't like to go after the ones that are 10, one that the keyword that we typed in has the blue ribbon, and it's getting people to look, but Google doesn't know.
Okay.
In fact, Google they're having a hard time keeping up with this data because each day, 15% of all the keywords typed in to Google are new.
Oh my goodness.
15%. So each day it has to go back and go, okay, we know it's getting something, but we don't have a number for it.
So go back to the top then, if you don't mind. So for me,
Right.
If I'm looking for, some of the best words that people are looking for, the things that I need.
Mhm.
So social media strategy examples,
Right.
media plan example,
Mhm.
social media strategy courses.
Right.
Okay. And, what is social media strategy? So, and how to create a media plan. So these are some of the words or phrases that I should be using in my posts. Hashtag them. Is that, how would I use them?
Yeah, that's the key, and that's what the unique part is. To answer your question, what are we supposed to do with this information? And that's what I'm seeing a lot of professional SEO companies are doing. What are we supposed to do with this? Because the owner is going back to them going, hey, get me ranked for this. And they go, yeah, how? So what we're doing is we're adding it to what's called a keyword brief. We could select a number of these. So with the keyword brief is going to show us and give us a report on what we need to do to rank for these keywords. What do we need to do? And that goes back into your question. So it's going to pop up here, and I'm going to show you what the results are. Before I do that, here on LinkedIn, I call this a weak spot as well. Because if you were to do an article on LinkedIn containing this right here, this keyword, you're going to be ranked number 10, so long as this isn't about this keyword. And quite often it doesn't.
Okay. So you can't say the keyword, but you can talk about the keyword. Is that what I'm hearing?
No. You absolutely have to use the keyword in everything you do.
Okay.
But that does, it's in the end all be all. But these keyword briefs show you what you need to do to get in front of this audience.
So it's going to give. So the keyword brief, is it going to give me an explanation?
Exactly.
Okay.
So it's done. How do you get in front of these 880 people a month? How do you do it? So the keyword brief is going to show you what you need to do on your website to get in front of these guys. People don't like changing their websites. They feel it's just set it and forget it. But if you have a blog, you can do an article on this keyword. The information is right here. And we even tell you the instructions up on top. Take this information and throw it into Claude or ChatGPT and instruct it to give you an SEO optimized article on this information. Done. So it's either a blog or an article that you point back to your website.
And you can do that for social or for video or for directory. Social. That's what the different categories are. Right now, here. Michael, because I don't want to get too far into the weeds, right?
Yep.
Because that's why you're here.
Jump into the briar patch with me.
Yeah. So the whole thing is, Michael has this tool to help you find the keywords, that people are using to find your business. If you're having trouble finding or even choosing which keywords to choose, then Michael has this tool. And to me, that's the key. But, being able to see it work and seeing what you get, I think is more helpful. So I thought, Michael thought actually it would be cool to be able to do that for, some of the people watching. Just because you're watching, you're going to get like a freebie, if you will, at least for part of it, to see, get an idea and ask the same questions that I did. And so if you would click on that link that's in the chat, and we will see you in a few minutes. What did you say? 10, 15 minutes? What do you think, Michael?
Oh, if that 7 minutes, not
7 minutes. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
5 to 7 minutes.
I'm usually on the ball with this.
All right. So in 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes, we will see you once you click on the link and register, and we will see you on the other side. I want you to get a chance to be able to see another, demonstration or two. Let's see who's out there. Let's see, as many as Michael is willing to do. Get an idea of what words people are using to find your business. I find that to be very valuable because you can put it where? In your LinkedIn, you can put it on your website. This is how you're found. And then right whenever you're setting up your Eventbrites or your other event locators or signups that are out there, you can put those keywords in there, and so when people are looking for that, they will be able to find it. Workshops, masterclasses, and I tell you what, I have a huge campaign for January personally. So for when Michael was telling me about this, I was like, I need to know how and what people are looking for so that they can find this campaign, because media strategy, yes, the stories are extremely valuable. Yes, we're getting news coverage. All that's great. The media strategy behind it is essential. The more people who know how to generate news coverage for television and social media, it's going to help with personal branding, legacy leaving, building, growing your business, and so on and so on. And so you need help, and you need someone who actually knows it. And he's been doing this for 15 years. And so
no, that's 26 years now.
26 years, but I mean,
oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Yeah, but 26 years.
Yeah. So we'll see you on the other side. Click on that link, register for it, register for the live with Michael Larkin, LPJM, and all will be well.
Thank you very much, Jacqueline, and all you guys. Hey, good luck to you. And I don't hear from you, but if I hear from you, we'll talk.
Absolutely. No, hear from him.
I don't bite.
Make sure you give him a call. Or let's just see you on the other side. All right. This is part 2's coming. All right. Thank you.